Good afternoon, everyone. Magneric, and today we're going to be doing some World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth Heroic Dungeons. Trying to get geared up in the new expansion that just recently launched, and I gotta say, I'm having fun. Dungeons are interesting. Still getting used to the Holy Paladin changes, haven't played in a while, but it's a lot of fun. Definitely enjoying it. Waycrest Manor. Gonna have to switch specialization still. Don't have time to. And there we go. Hopefully get some new gear. Really excited to get into Mythics soon. We'll wait and see when that happens. But hopefully sooner rather than later. Got a couple items that are still not even 310, which is the regular dungeon item level. So once we start on that, get that replaced. Maybe get a couple Warforged or Titanforged pieces of gear. Should be fine. See if there's anything we need off this guy. Not a lot. The legs would actually be a big upgrade. Good stats. No mastery, but we can get over that. Focus this guy.
Fire will be its undoing.
I gotta say, I love Beacon of Virtue, I believe? Yeah, Beacon of Virtue. It's pretty awesome at area of effect healing.
The thorns seek your soul.
I'm loving the whole Wiccan, it feels Wiccan, at least, dungeon, and the quest line was amazing. If you're a World of Warcraft fan, I gotta say, this latest expansion, the quest line was actually engaging, and I just kept wanting more. Had that constant feel of,
Seek your soul.
what's the word I'm looking for? Just an interesting story that you wanted to hear more of. Like, there was never a point where I'm like, okay, this quest line's getting a little boring. At least in Drustvar. Which, it's basically just go in there with like, this is going to be a Wiccan mindset. I'm never against checking out other guys' gear and asking if they don't need it, because sometimes I just end up vendoring it. I've seen a lot of good gear go to waste already this expansion just from people not asking. Also down to roll. Share the wealth, you know. I'm always willing to do the same as well if I don't need something. Also gonna see if it's how big of an upgrade it is for them. Yeah, he's got 320. I'm not too upset. Yeah, the dungeons are actually pretty interesting. One thing I didn't like about leveling up is only 3 dungeons were available, I believe 10 something, and he's using the same. Okay. So there's not a lot of variety for the first 109 levels, but then when you hit 120, you unlock like 5 more dungeons, I want to say, and you have to learn them from there, which some of them were actually difficult. Fresh 320. I'm not gonna lie, if someone needed gear as bad as like 259, I would have given them those legs even if I won the roll. I can't, in good conscience, just take a minor upgrade over a major one like that. Let's put these bad boys on, equip, yes please. Got an item level out of it. Let's keep it up. So we're doing good things. We wanted gear, we got gear. We didn't. I'm not gonna say we didn't earn it. Someone got it, they didn't need it. We rolled, fair win. Very nice of them to be willing to share, of course. Now you gotta spread the good community around, because sometimes they can be lacking. But anything to make for a more enjoyable experience for everybody, I'm down. I can definitely feel each piece of gear, the stat increase. It's significant. The huge number crunch happened again, and yeah, like stats went down a lot, but again, you feel it. So I'll get rid of this guy. I don't like him. I don't like him. Oh, can't stun him. They got some little feasty boy going on a little bit too. You'll see that. Where are you, Mr. Warlock? You are over there, and you are dead. My bad. You can definitely tell when a tank is not familiar with tanking too. There's a very distinct, very noticeable difference when they know how to, their rotation and how to mitigate damage and when to time their heals, because you'll have 2 equally geared tanks, same class, and one of them will sit around 80% health for battle, and then the other will sit at 80 down to 40 emergency heal. Just volatile health. There's definitely, you can feel when they're actively trying to mitigate and when they're not. Still undecided on how I feel about that. You can tell a skilled tank now though, which is nice. It's not just run in, throw Avenger Shield or your equivalent, swipe and grab aggro. It's, hey, I have a part I need to play now, in addition to tanking mechanics and the like. Yep, I got a Ungeo. This group's pretty good though, not a lot of damage going on. Down for that. Still not a fan of Blood of the Martyr. Or Light of the Martyr. Cost health and mana. One or the other, please. Get out of here. I don't like this situation there. Yep, get out of that.
The more you struggle,
There we go.
the more you bleed.
that, reduce some damage. I do like Aura Mastery now. Has a different effect depending on your talents. It's pretty legit. Not a fan of our new mastery. Relatively new. Again, I didn't really play during Legion, but your heals heal more based off proximity to your either target or your beacon target. I'm gonna have to verify that in a minute. There we go. Okay. I believe it's target. No. Yeah, based on proximity of my target. And 26%. That's a big upgrade. That's a huge upgrade. And we got what we asked for.
Dear, it seems you have slaughtered my entire household. The
That belt.
is dripping.
4 item levels? Wow. Feeling that.
Why not join me in the basement and marvel death's beauty?
See, I just love this whole witch haunted house thing. It's phenomenal. Oh, I did the thing. I pulled. I think. Oh, this belt. I feel the power. I feel it. I feel the what? 60 int? 70 int? 65 intelligence. I feel it. Yar, I be feeling it, Mr. Krabs. One thing that, not cringeworthy, just not nostalgia either. Just so the story is, you know, there's a war going on between the Horde and the Alliance, you know, and your fleet goes to Kultiris, and everyone talks to you like you're a sailor. They say fair winds and following seas. That's a real Navy thing. They say shipmate, real Navy thing, and it just reminds me of work. And I'm separating soon, and I just find it funny because the expansion just came out. I'm separating very soon. It's like trying to keep me in that mentality and that mindset. Like at first I was like, did they just call me shipmate? I was like, I'm not at work right now. It's entertaining. But I definitely wasn't expecting that from this. I was like, they just called me shipmate. But no, it's pretty good. I'm a fan so far. We'll see how as the expansion continues. I should have some time to keep playing, hopefully, because I've always been a fan ever since I started playing on and off. I played consistently from Burning Crusade through to Kata, and then a little bit of Mists, and somewhat moderately in Warlords. Legion, I hit max level, did some Mythic dungeons, and that's about it. I really like the new Mythic dungeon thing. I really like that. But I haven't really been a hardcore raider like I used to be. I definitely get in that mentality sometimes when I'm doing high level mythics, and you know that part of me that was like, okay, we need to do this, we need to get it right. That mentality sits in sometimes, and it's hard to just go to casual. So I'm gonna try and find that right balance this expansion. Hopefully that goes well. This trinket, this would be the icing on the cake. Has a chance on my healing spells to restore 2,500 health to a nearby injured ally, and just a ton of intellect. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's an overall stat increase, and I lose the crit proc, but that's okay. Not worried about that, because you get that heal, that extra oomph on AoE targets, whatever, man. It's happening. It's there. I love this run. We're throwing gear around like it doesn't matter. It's great. Everyone's getting upgrades. It feels really good. One thing I'm still getting used to is the new gold cap. Or not gold cap, the new standard for what's considered rich. I used to sit around 120 buying, selling, and the like, and now I'm definitely like bare minimum. Like I can buy a blue item. It's crazy. Like inflation's a real thing. Real life inflation's like 3%. Yeah, this is like felt like when I came back. Just, oh hey, if you had 200,000 gold, you're okay. You're in a good spot. Now you have nothing. Like quest for 4 hours, get that much gold. Sell 4 stacks of stuff, you get like 20,000. It's crazy. Oh, I forgot. I gotta move away from this guy. I hate this little debuff. And when it gets off of you, you have to, when it dispels, you have to move away. Otherwise, it spreads to everyone else. And like it's about to, right? Yep. So it just keeps spreading the love. Oh, just passing it back and forth like mono in a high school. Let's get some heals out. Yeah. Let's get that. Moving away, dispelling. Let's go. Virulent pathogen, go away. We don't want your diseases and your perversions. And dead. Let's go. No trinket, that's alright. Ooh. Nice ring.
At long last,
So they removed,
nightmare is over.
I think this was last expansion. Maybe the one before, maybe Warlords. They removed like int and strength from rings. And necklace? No, the necklace has it. So it's not like as big of a stat increase as it used to be. It's all secondary stats and stamina now. So rings don't really feel like a big upgrade anymore. Hopefully get the next item level for, or the next level for Heart of Azeroth. That's the new legendary. This expansion is so you go, Azeroth's dying, and you go. One of the first quests you do is, I think the 4th. You get this necklace that Azeroth gives you to help save it, and it absorbs Azerite, which I think is the blood of Azeroth. And the more you get, which is represented by my little bar right here, the higher level it is, and it actually increases item levels every time. So it's a pretty cool little mechanic. And then you have gear, Azerite gear, that at certain levels you get perks from. I'm missing a couple, but the primary stats were such a big increase for me that it was worth it. They're not big perks. Small stuff like your Flash of Light heals for an additional 248 when cast on a target affected by your Beacon of Light. Small little perks. So the primary stat increase was amazing. Let's go kill this little Wiccan dude. I'm gonna keep calling him that. I don't even care if that's what he is. It looks like it. You ever see Blair Witch? Straight up, there's a quest line. There's a quest line with the little girl. And she's terrifying. Like, legitimately creepy. And throughout the whole quest, I was like, I want to stop helping this little girl. But again, enjoyable questing. So the professions have changed as well. Did you die? Yes. So professions changed too. You can just pick up any profession and start on this content. You don't have to level it up. But I'm not sure if this was a thing in the last expansion. There's levels, like tiers, I'm gonna call it, with stars, like for proficiency. I like that. I like that a lot. Like for enchanting, you can see stars. It's cheaper. It's not as expensive as tier 1. So the higher your tier, the better. All this gear.
You
This is what I mean by it's big, right? So healing an ally with Holy Light while empowered by a fusion of light refunds mana. That stat increase is better.
We've done it. Gorak Toll has been banished.
You can't trade Azeroth gear yet, which is
There
unfortunate.
is nothing a strong arm and a
You
sharp
got
steel can't
6
fix.
item levels from one dungeon? Ooh, that's wild. That's there. Let's keep it up. My stream title was wrong. I never updated that. I'm sorry. I thought I did. I've gone ahead and corrected that. Let's go ahead and keep these heroics going. Hopefully we get the little bonus really close to our next level. Excited about that. Hopefully we get our little bonus satchel with the runes. A battle scarred augment rune 50 or 60 stats across the board. Gonna be useful for mythics for sure. And they also sell for a lot, so at least right now they do. As more people start running, they'll probably be worth less, but that's fine. New expansions, gold mines on materials. Yeah, at first I was getting about 2, maybe 3 ore from each rock. Now I'm getting 5 because of increased proficiency. Just running around, getting new nodes. I know they have them all available on the gather data. Gather mate? Gather mate add-on, but something about just filling out the map yourself is a little satisfying, you know? So, where's that at? What is that? Moonlight? Monolith? Still not how to pronounce that. It's okay. I won't call it Moonlight just because it's fun, but... Alrighty, let's do this. I think there's one heroic I haven't done at this point. And it was challenging at just regular. But I've gotten a lot of gear since then. 16 item levels. So, should be okay. Should be okay.
The shrine must be cleansed of the Lord's tread carefully. Some dark presence watches us even now.
Anything we need from here? Oh, that's a dope ring. That's happening, big time. Best stats. Got the belt already, although those stats are better. The crit's nice. Side grade. Not really side. It's an upgrade. It's just not a primary stat increase. Legs. Not that big of an upgrade, that's fine. Weapon. Stat increase, even though I lose out in the 2 secondaries I need because of all the ant. Yep, worth it. Don't need a lot out of here, which is good. I'd take an upgraded version of the trinket too. Not gonna say no. If they offered, you know, to drop it for me, I'd be like, sure, yeah. I'm not gonna say no to an upgrade. That's crazy. We gotta upgrade our update our transmog. Look at that. Doesn't match. I know I have the typical Lightbringer Paladin transmog. Tabard of Light saves it. I love it with the Tabard of Light. I've had it since they introduced transmog, and it's glorious. It fits me as a person. If that makes me basic, it makes me basic, but it's fun. And that's why we play, right? See? Classic. Got the grinder from
Well, friend of
Trial of Champions way back in Wrath, I think. So long ago. I remember when Wrath came out. It's crazy. Let's go ahead and interrupt these guys. You know, why give them free casts? Why not just make them stop? If you don't like something, that was pretty boss attack, Mr. Warlock. Do it again. There we go. Hit him with your pew pew. Let's go.
Beware.
It's the spiritualist that you need to watch out for. If you go that way, there's 3 of them. Sometimes you have a tank that pulls all 3 and they just sit there and heal each other. Like, unless your team is good at coordinating interrupts and stuns, it just die. Like, back in normal, I know normal. You sit there. Oh, no.
Beware.
You sit there. We sat there for, I want to say like 8 minutes, and I'm just trying to, I'm almost out of mana at this point. I'm just like, can we end this suffering? Please. This is so painful. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, just die, pull the one by himself, kill him, pull the 2 of them, and just stun lock one of them into the ground. Get me out of here. You take more fall damage than you do if you just get splattered. That's crazy. So just bubble. It's so disorienting. It's just like, hey, you're in the air. Get slammed in the ground. Forget your casts. Not important. We forgot to focus the tank. I have to from my Holy Prism macro. I legitimately forgot the name of that. Yeah. It's been that long. It's been that long. What do we need though? Like, where are we hurting for gear? Are we hurting anywhere? I don't think we are.
Beware.
Like, I mean, we could use heroic gear. That's a fact. I'm not gonna argue that at all. There's nothing. No, there's no specific piece of gear though that stands out and says, "Help me, I'm bad. I need to be replaced." Need to enchant anything? Ring, stats, cool. Bracers, stat, not stat, but a little perk. A weapon. We're good. Well, let's go ahead and disenchant this belt. Just get rid of that. Don't want to look at that anymore. So blues don't just give shards anymore, they give dust too, which is nice.
Dare you sully this holy place with your presence? I call upon
3 upgrades last dungeon, that's wild. So good. Why did I not get superior? When did I get superior? Where would that be? Character. Neck? Oh, right. Heart of Azeroth. We're gonna have to look up if there's a faster way to get leveled, because there's a lot of people that are already like 320 and stuff like that, and that I missed an essential quest line. I know if, oh, that's right. Every reputation increase with Champions of Azeroth, you get, I read 15 item levels, but that sounds absurd. Because that'd put me at 317, which is like 7 levels for the item itself. It's crazy. Can't be. Okay. Choking Brine, not a fan. Just look, just get rid of it. Take it outside, do a number on it. Go home. Let's go. We're doing good. Like I said, you can feel each piece of gear.
Storm Song has twisted this
So
sacred
close.
place.
How much
We
more?
must press on and undo his foul work.
200 more? I can do that. Dope ring. Doesn't need it. I'm gonna do this if there's an item I need. It's just what you do. Oh, he needs it. Congrats on the upgrade, my friend. Do good things for the paladins. Oh, let's get out of that. I don't like it. Too busy looking at numbers. Casuals. Me. God. What are you gonna do though? You gotta get those numbers up, my friend. That ring. Loving this Divine Steed ability though. A little quick in battle movement. Oh. Holy Shock heals for just as much as Holy Light heals for more. That's crazy. I've never seen. I don't think it's ever been that high. Maybe it was. I don't know. Getting some greens. I want to figure out what this is, the Abyssal Fragments. I could buy all 20 of them, but I'll pass. Special surprise inside. It just knowing it is not knowing rather is half the fun.
Beware.
Alright, I need you to stop doing what you're doing and just eat some dust real quick. We get it, you're evil. But yeah, today was definitely a productive day already. Just the first heroic. We're not going to see a stat increase that big again in any one heroic, but I'm okay with that. Anything's more than welcome. Carve flesh on me. Don't do that.
Beware.
Oh, whoa. Whoa, guy. We got soulstone. Soulstone. No soulstone. Just wait it out. They'll be all fine. I'm not running back. That's too far. Right? Oh, he's got this. See, good tank. Mitigate. Until he eats dust. Yeah. Lay on hands. Saves lives. Okay, or not. We're just gonna run back then. That's fine. That was an unfortunate demise. It's not gonna happen again. Can't happen again. Team depends on me too much. I'm the healer. Now we soulstone it. That only lasts 15 minutes? I feel like that should last 30. Used to, I think. See, I wanna be like happy and proud of this paladin, cause it's a paladin, you know, it's your own class. You wanna be like, hey, look, pally power. But and then you see him doing less than the tank, and then not reading chat. That's a little sad.
Beware.
Let's go ahead and get this guy. Just excuse me. Look, I know you're trying to live, and I respect that completely. But I'm gonna have to ask that you not do that. Thank you.
Welcome, Brother Pike. You have arrived.
Now it's a nice little council.
Witness our victory.
Let's kill them pretty fast too.
Once our ritual is complete,
I keep forgetting we can get Titan Forged. That would be wonderful. That's like 15 item levels higher.
Quickly, heroes.
I'll have it.
Before the fleet is
I'm fine
lost.
with it. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Let's get this Heart of Azeroth leveled up. Let's do it.
Beware.
No. Stop that. Oh.
Beware.
Yeah, I'm not digging this little cyclone thing. Let's cut that out.
Beware.
I get it, you're initiates. Nameless, just not important. Oh. Go bring your friends, they stand no chance. They will meet their doom. So there's one talent that's supposed to be like N tier, and that's the Avenging Crusader. Basically, I attack the boss, and I do a ton of health. Like, I heal a ton through damage. It makes your, I'll rate it. You become the ultimate Crusader of Light, increasing your Crusader Strike, Judgment, and auto attack damage by 30%. Crusader Strike and Judgment cooldown 30% faster, and heal up to 3 injured allies for 250% of the damage they deal. Lasts 25 seconds. You're healing damage for like the whole event. Let's focus on some healing. Not get distracted. Pop some cooldowns to prevent losing this little buffer that we have. It's one thing, like, I'm too conservative with my cooldowns. Is that the right word? You know what? I don't use my cooldowns enough. I like that. I need to use them more often. And then I use them when, like, things get bad, and then it's too late sometimes. Because cooling cooldowns were removed. They were added to the global cooldown. So I can't cast a heal, instantly pop a healing cooldown, and then cast another heal immediately. I have to cast a heal, wait for the cooldown to finish. Global cooldown. Cast a healing cooldown, wait for the global heal to finish. The global cooldown to finish. And then cast a heal. It's not like, it's not streamlined, it feels. But I understand why they did it. So you have to think. Let's get this this dope little Akmar. It looks pretty. Loving the new item collections. You don't have to keep the gear now to have its appearance on transmog. You just have to unlock its appearance by getting it. That's really cool. Much more convenient than letting your tank die. Yeah, that. This is painful. Let's go. Alright, cast that. Is it these little... It's definitely those little bolts that were just dealing a ton of damage. I feel like there's not enough burst for those situations. I used to be able to heal through stuff like that. Minimal effort. I wonder how easy old raids are like Wrath now after a second number crunch. He's got to have like 10k health now for these bosses. It's got to be something absurd. Why aren't we pulling more stuff, Mr. Warlord? You are not the tank. You do not determine the speed at which we do this run. At all. Yeah, it's definitely those things that are hurting. Now that that's over, just keep on doing what we do. Oh, they summon tentacles, that's right. I forgot about that. Gotta watch out for that. They're sneaky. It's either them or the next group. Thought it was them. Next group. Oh, no, there we go. Thought I was out of that. Guess not. I've got to disable all that dispel now because I don't have a dispel. That was an oversight. Still finalizing the UI a little bit, what I want to hear, what I don't want to hear. But overall, not too bad. Yeah, let's nip that. We don't need this guy doing all this wild shenanigans. Hey, excuse me. Stop. Thank you. See, and we're in a good spot again, just like that. This guy's drowning in his own, I don't know, he's just drowning. Weird spell. Maybe a little bubble, his own little bubble of water around his head. Like one of those rain clouds that follows just you, except just little fishbowl of water. Sounds pretty unfortunate and terrible. See? 310 neck. What's he doing? I gotta be missing something. I might do some questing. Catch up on that. Road to 310 Heart of Azeroth series. Let's go. Oh, almost did that thing again.
Tyrian fleet is nearly yours, my queen.
See, I got that first void crystal from these guys.
It would seem you have guests, Lord Stormsong.
Master, stop this madness at once! The Kultiran fleet must not fall to darkness!
Fool. We must return to the sea, and Queen Ashara will grant us the power to do so. For the last time, join me or die.
Never!
Then I shall cast your bodies to
Beware.
the blackened depths, to be crushed for eternity.
Alright, gotta eat the orbs. Excuse me, this is my job now. Get me to half health, please. Thank you. Not a big fan of when people don't eat the orbs and they have that ability on them. I can't dispel you, I'm sorry. I'm trying. And then, like, they get mind controlled permanently, and it's just, it's terrible.
Beware.
There you go. Eat it, my friend. Eat it. There we go. Oh, we got it. Oh, we gotta kill this guy. Let's go. And oh
You
no,
turned
no,
against
that's
the
good.
tide, Master. Now, you have
Well, we got the upgrade.
underneath it.
Now I just need to enchant it again. That's gonna be the hard
Something
part.
is not right.
It's a little expensive
Darkness
right now.
still
It's still an
festers
upgrade
here.
though, I believe.
Be wary, heroes. Some
So we're gonna use it.
evil still lurks in the dark.
Although I really
We
want,
must press on to remove its influence from the shrine.
I need a veiled crystal, so I need an epic. Yikes. Do not touch those. They hurt. I think they kill you instantly. I want to say I'm a believer. Can't use my subdued seahorse. That makes me sad. So far, these heroics have been very hospitable to us. Getting a lot of gear. Love it. Loving it. Hopefully we get a Titan Forge piece soon. That would be... I know, I'm asking for a lot. It's just such a good feeling. It's such a rush when you get a big upgrade. Even though that sword is not the secondary stats that we need, the intellect alone makes it worth it. Got nice little stat comparison tool. And still an upgrade, so that's always nice. See, equip that, tells you, hey, it's 10% upgrade. I'll take it. No, don't consume any essence, my friend. My enemy, the opposite of my friend. The friend of my friend is my enemy? No, that's not right. My enemy of my enemy is my friend. Yeah, that's the right one. So maybe the friend of my friend is my enemy. Who knows? Let's give him a name. Derek. I don't know. Derek might not be a good guy. Who knows? And I'm sorry if you're out there and you're named Derek. And no offense, but if I have a friend and his friend's name is Derek and he's not a good guy, I might be onto something, you know? Excuse me if I sound a little crazy. Oh, excuse me. I don't want that. No one wants your little debuff. Literally no one.
3, 2,
This isn't like, oh, there's a mechanic to it. Just don't give it to me. Alright, now we gotta kill this thing with the tank, and then everyone else has to kill something else. Ooh, that was painful. This might be where that talent comes in handy. Like right here. You're getting wrecked, my friend. You can really feel when you're not critting on a heal. You feel the difference. It's a big difference. See, like half his health in one heal. Absurd. If not, it's like, hey, 5% of his health. Hey, 10% of his health. See, that healed everyone, that one crit. And that's why crit's so valuable for Paladin.
Beware.
Yeah, I'm not digging. I'm not picking up what they're putting down. You know what I mean? Excuse me. I need you to stop existing.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And you just tank. Not standing that dodge along with me. We can't afford that. Alright, here we go. That's where the moment of truth is. Pop that on you. Get out of that. Paladin's just chilling over there. He's like, ah, I'm just healing myself up over here. I'm out of range of our healer. Wow, so close to... so close. Here we are. Some good loot.
You dare to interfere in my affairs with
Yes.
my will.
Yes, I do.
Enjoy this victory. It will be your last.
I can feel the dark presence receding.
Alright. That's 2 dungeons. 2 heroics. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Alright, we're going to go to a brief intermission. And I will be back shortly.